Hello everyone, this is an introduction video for the VRMath2 Editor. To get to VRMath2 Editor, you can either from the VRMath2 community portal, you can click on the create, or if you remember the URL, you can type in the full URL to get to the VRMath2 Editor. The VRMath2 Editor is an online application that enables you to create some 3D virtual world using simple clicks and maybe or you can write logo programming language to create a more complicated 3D virtual world. Let's get a quick look of this application. As most software that you can see in this application, there's a logo and then there are drop-down menus. We'll try a couple of drop-down menus later. Then there's a shape bar, a toolbar, which enables you to easily create something in a 3D virtual space. For example, if I click on a ball here, for example, I can get a sphere or a ball in the 3D virtual space. I can sort of move the turtle up, and I can maybe put another box here if I like. Then you see it's quite easy to create this 3D world. Just turn on the grid, and you can also see the two objects created in the object tree window. You can select things and then you can apply a color or a texture on it, and of course you can do quite a few manipulations on them. And there's a 3D virtual 3D window here. If you like, you can often even take a picture of it and save. Alright, we'll introduce this in the following few videos about the details of each icons. Now the console window here is where you can type in logo programming command. For example, if I type in CS, and you can see it changed the color, means you got the command right. CS means clear screen, so if I click, press enter, I think everything will clear and it will return to the original starting point and a viewpoint here. Move the console a little bit, change the location a little bit, a little bit messy here, but I can go to the view and click onto the designer, and it will rearrange me into this default view, designer view. I can type in a bit more commands. So if you remember some logo commands, you can say forward 1 and enter. It will go forward 1. If you just know RT, right turn 90 degree, and it will turn 90 degree. So the basic idea is you move the turtle to where you want, and you can place an object in particular orientation, all right, for example. All right, so you can do same thing here, programming language to some extent using the quick command here. The quick command allows you to say, I want to put a pen down, and I can now forward, turn, and forward, turn, forward, turn, forward. If I go up, then you actually draw something up. It's really a 3D space. You can draw any 3D object in the virtual space. Can pen up, and you see I got an object created, which is this object has these lines. And in this console, you can also bring up a logo editor, and logo editor enables you to write a sequence of commands, and you can run on the spot, or you can save and open some existing programs I will introduce in a later video. And there's a quick command window. In this quick command window, you can set the distance, angle, and rotate. You can change the pen color if you like. Change to orange color, close. Now if you say pen down, then forward, you actually get that different color. during that construction, you can actually say next color on. So every time you move, it changes to a different color, and you can see from here it changes color, and it will become quite colorful gradient changing color. We'll introduce this movement in the next few videos. Then this property inspector window. It's quite multifunctional here, but we have to introduce in the next few videos. I'll just pen up and have a quick demonstration here. Say if I have a cube here within this color, I can actually make it sort of transparent. When I select this object, object 3, you can change the transparency, or you can just change a different color. For example, it's quite interesting, quite easy to do, or you can just apply a predefined color, silky color, looks silky, and you can just apply one on it. So that is the property inspector window, and then there's object tree window, where you can see a different detail level of the object tree. So essentially at the moment there's 3 objects, 1, 2, 3. 2 are lines, and the last one is this cube. So that is the general look of this VRMath2 editor. There are a couple of things that I like to introduce. For example, here that you can say change the background. There's a shortcut that you can do a few things. If you like, say change the background to sky and land. Alright, you can change the background, and of course there's another background window here that you can bring up, background chooser window. You can choose quite a few different windows if you like. For example, the ocean one, you can just apply that and it becomes the ocean background. You can move to the later one, you can get to some just colors background. So that is simply just color background. It's not a textured image, textured background. There's a special one background that is number 45. My mouse is a bit sensitive here. Number 45 use the paint color as the background. So at the moment that is the background paint color. If you choose to a different color, if you like this color, choose it, and then you have to go to a different background and come back to this. It will become this color background, and if you do like this, you can apply this as the background color. And this is only single color background. Right, and of course there are different arrangement settings, beginners and designers, programmers, focused on this program logo editor, and also is player. And we have to introduce in a future video about how you use sensor control to control the movement of the turtle. Right, so the turtle you can control using logo command, or using the quick command icons, just click. Or you can use a mobile sensor, such as an iPhone, connect to the sensor server, and then you can control the movement of the turtle. And that will be introduced in the next few videos. And I guess that's the general look of these. Lastly, this logo guide. These the help document, you can also bring up from here. That's the console window icon. The guide is document about the logo programming language. It may not be friendly for beginners, but if you are a logo programmer, or you have learned some programming, then this will be a good reference for you to look for any logo command available in VRMath2. Alright, close, and that is the general look and introduction of VRMath2 Editor.